So without further ado, let me introduce the Magic Group, and particularly Matt McKechnie, who's actually fronting the group this afternoon. So over to Matt.
Now, Magic. I'll tell you a bit more about the Magic Group right at the end, but we are a small group, and we hope this afternoon to show you a variety of little magical bits to whet your appetite, and I'll talk about the group afterwards. But magic isn't just about magic, it's about entertainment. And I want to give you a sort of example of what I mean, because this isn't really magic. But to do this, I need a sucker, sorry, a volunteer. I need somebody who is good looking, intelligent, charismatic. I'm going to have a problem here. Beth. I saw you there. Beth, would you like to help me? Would you like to help me? Give her a big round of applause. Come on, Beth, I'll help you up here. I'll help you up. Can you manage?
Yeah, okay.
Are you excited about this? You're not frightened of blood, are you? No. We've never met before, have we, Mum?
No, not ever.
No, of course we haven't. Right. Now, what I didn't mention when I asked you to volunteer, which you did, you're sure happy about volunteering, aren't you?
Go on.
This routine is called pouring the water over the volunteer's head. But that's okay, isn't it? Because you trust me, don't you?
I haven't got much of a hairdo anyway.
You do trust me, don't you? So here, for the purpose, I've got two cups here. Can you hold your hands out in front of you like that? Grasp the cup? No. I grasp the cup like that. That one. Hold it up in the air like that. Now hold this one up in the air like that. Hold them up like that. Keep them there. Right. Here is some water. It's real water. Look.
Okay.
I'm going to put a bit in there. Okay. I'm going to put a bit in here. Like that. Right. Now, I'll have one. You have one. Hold it over your head. Brilliant. Now, what I want you to do now, Beth, is, are you okay? Not yet. We do have a towel to share.
Oh, good.
Right. Now, for this illusion, watch me closely. All I want you to do, but not yet, when I tell you to, is close your eyes very tightly. If you close your eyes now, you can't see me, can you?
No.
Close, when I tell you, close your eyes. And now I want you to go around in a circle like this, very, very slowly, all the way around with your eyes tightly shut. Do you think you better do that?
Don't let me fall off.
No, I won't. You able to do that?
Of course.
Very, very slowly. Close your eyes tight. Start turning slowly. Keep going. Excellent. Now, this is a good bit now, because do you know any magic words?
No. Max.
Somebody help? When you lot shout abracadabra after 3, all you need to do is tip the cup upside down over your head. It's good, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Here we go then. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. Go on. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much. So that's just a little illusion we use. Were you worried, Beth, at all? No. Okay. But seriously though, now we have somebody who is absolutely amazing who's going to do something for us now. It's our very own Andy, Alan Swan. Give him a big round of applause. Come on, on Swan.
He's run off. Well, it's nice to see me again, I know that.
It's not very well fixed on the...
I want to show you something that will absolutely amaze you. It's a trick that I've never performed before, because it relies on you
It's not right in
to actually work with me. Okay, not in the way that Beth just did. I want you to do it as a group. And it relies you to it really requires you to concentrate and follow my instructions. But before I do that, I just want to see how good I am at giving instructions that you can follow. Okay? So what I want you to do is just do exactly what I do, what I say. So just everybody put their hand out. Straight. Now when I said I want you to do exactly what I do, you'll notice that this is my left hand. So that's not a brilliant start, but I'm not downhearted yet. But I've got my doubts already. So you're holding your left hand, left arm, left hand out, and I want you to turn it around to face the other way. Okay, now just keep it there. So your thumb is at the bottom. Alright? And your arm is more or less parallel with your shoulder. Now, take the other hand and bring that out, but keep it a little bit lower. Alright? Now turn that around. So again, your thumb is at the bottom. Now move the right hand below the left hand and bring them up and intertwine the fingers. We're all doing that? Anybody's got stiff joints, you might be struggling, I realise that, but just hold it there. Now you should have your left thumb at the bottom. Make sure you've got your left thumb at the bottom. Martin, your left thumb, okay? Left thumb at the bottom. Now just very gently tap your index fingers together. Okay, just to make sure we're comfortable. Alright, now really intertwine the fingers and hold them tight. And make sure you've got your left thumb at the bottom. That is important. Now, the next bit is critical. You've got to keep those fingers intertwined, and I want you to turn your hands. Like me. Well, that's an absolute disaster. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, well, that doesn't give me much confidence to actually take you with me on this one. This is a piece of rope. I was in B&Q a couple of weeks ago, and I thought I need a piece of rope to try and do something that I'd read about but I'd never seen performed. So I went up to the young woman who was on the rope stall with all the nails and screws and all the rest of it. And I said, how much would it be for about a metre of that rope, this rope? Sorry? And she said, 50 pence. 50 pence for a metre. I said, well, that's money for old rope. How about 30 pence? She said, oh, come on, you're stringing me along now. I said, I'm not. All right, so this is where I need you now to try a little bit harder than you did on the hand exercise. I want you to concentrate and look, only look at the middle of the rope. And concentrate, and with any look, you'll see something that's absolutely unbelievable that happens in the middle of the rope. I don't know what it's going to be myself, because I've not actually seen this before. But something should be happening around here. Something should be happening. Well, they told me that something around the middle of the rope would actually... It's not going to happen, is it?
Close.
No, you're not concentrating hard enough. Really stare at it. No, it's hopeless, I'm sorry.
Thank you. On a serious note now, you've probably realised that I'm going to be the glue in all this. While the next act's getting ready, you've got to put it with me again. I'm sorry about that. But, children's magic is a field that interests a lot of people, interests me, and I've got a bit of that today. Children's entertainers always use bags. They always use bags to try and show a bit of magic. So here I've got a black bag. It's my favourite black bag. It's black on the outside, black on the inside, and of course it is, that's a good word, empty. Yes, you are correct. And also, magicians tend to use a bag with a handle on, a bit like a church bag, I suppose. And this is designed so that you can see that there's no trickery, no funny business. This bag is also completely, it's looking good this, isn't it? Now, this is where I need the volunteer again. The volunteer. I'm not going to put a volunteer in a bag. Let me think. Who's squirming? Why are you all looking away? Hillary, where are you? Hillary?
Hillary.
I can see you. Give her a big round of applause. Here she comes. Now, I didn't ask you, Hillary, because of your childlike qualities. That's not true at all. I'm going to help you up here. Step is a bit difficult. Oh. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Now, we've never met before, have we, Mum?
No, I've not got it.
Right. Okay. No. Now, here's a bag. It's a black bag, and you can see, can you not, Hillary, that it is empty. Right. Now, that was the easy part. Now, the hard part is doing something with it, because this is called follow the egg business. So, we need an egg. Have you bought your egg with you?
No, take them to car, sorry.
You haven't bought your egg with you?
No.
Hang on a second. Oh, that's interesting. We've got any more like that?
But you'll probably find some.
Thank you for the egg. Now, all I'm going to do now, I'm going to chuck the egg in the bag. Do you know why I do that? It's a chucky egg. Wasn't that funny? Steady, steady. Okay, now that was the easy part. The hard part now is making the egg disappear. Okay? Here we
What, you
go.
want me to eat it?
No, I'm going to make it disappear. Here we go. Don't watch too closely, this is very difficult. Here we go. Right. Put your egg in, put your hand in and pass me the egg, please. And it's gone. Give her a round of applause. That was amazing. Thank you very much indeed. No, that's not it at all. Anybody have any ideas where it went? Oh, no, it isn't. We can do this forever.
Oh, yes, it is.
We're getting into this now. What do you mean under my arm? No, it isn't. See? The other one. The other side. Okay, there we go. This one. Because the egg was in the bag all the time. So here's the egg. Now, hold the egg for me. Because here I have the cloth. And we pass me the egg. All I'm going to do is to put the egg under the cloth. Will you hold the egg? Make sure it's not too tight.
Yeah.
Hold on to it.
Okay.
Have you got it?
I've got it.
You sure? Sure?
I've got something.
What were those magic words again?
Abracadabra.
1, 2, 3.
Abracadabra.
Magically. There we go. However, that's not the end of the tale, because what was in this bag?
Nothing.
You are correct, nothing at all. Right. Would you like to put your hand inside the bag and see if there's anything in there? And there's the egg. Give it a big round of applause. And that's just a little bit of children's magic. Now, some magicians simply work magic routines to music, and I'm going to try and recreate a bit of that for you this afternoon, just a snapshot of how it might work. We just that's just a little bit of magic to music. Now our next little act this afternoon is somebody who seems to appear in all groups, seems to be in every group there is in U3A, and we always see him, and he has a special name for us. It's Jeff the Rope Pike.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Matt. I'm going to thrill you with a rope trick. And we've all heard of fakirs going up ropes. Well, I'm not going to do anything as dramatic as that, but I'm going to take 3 pieces of rope of different lengths, and I'm going to make them all the same length using my magic powers. So, there's a small piece, a medium-sized piece, and a long piece. So here they are. I'll start by taking the long one and popping it up there. Then I'm going to take this one, the medium one, and I'll pop it up there. Then I'll take the middle one, the small one rather, and pop it right there. Now, as you can see, I've performed my trick. They're all the same length. But I don't think you really expected that. So, what I'm going to do is ask the audience for a super magic word. I've heard of abracadabra. Have you got any others?
Izzy Wizzy, let's get
Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy.
Izzy Wizzy.
Right, thank you. So here we go. It requires a bit of strength, this. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen, all the same size. But that was the easy bit. The hard bit is making them all come back again to the same length, of different, original length. So, I'll work a little bit more magic, and we'll use the same word, thank you.
Izzy Wizzy.
So, here we go. So, here we are, small, medium, and long. Thank you. Now, what have we here? I reckon you U3A guys and gals are charged with electricity. I can feel it in the air. In fact, I think it's almost ecstatic electricity. So, what I'm going to do is take an ordinary bag, and I'm going to materialize from nowhere I think I might even ask some help for this, but I think what I'll do is I'll just explain that I can feel the electricity in the air. And yes, definitely. Oh, yes, it's definitely there. So I'll take another one. And another one. Yes. It's working, definitely. You're all supercharged. Has everybody, anyone ever been overcharged? Sometimes that happens to me too. Well, we're doing quite well, I think. Yes. Quite easy, really, isn't it, to grab all these? Marvellous. Hold on. Ah, that's better. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've proved the point that we're all charged. Thank you.
It's something that they've created and is exclusive to them and nobody else does. And I'm no different to that. And I have such a routine, but I have an assistant. And his name, he's an elf, you see. And he's a very small elf. And you can tell he's an elf because he wears all the right gear. And his name, naturally, is Elphys. But it would be, wouldn't it? So, Elphys is going to help me this afternoon. I'll need some of his help in a minute, but first, yes, playing cards. This is where it would be nice to be able to see the cards on the screen, but we can't, but never mind. Here we go. Here I have a perfectly normal set of playing cards. They are all different. And I'm going to shuffle these up. And you'll notice that on Elphys there are a couple of card holders there. And I'm going to place a few in the top and the rest in the bottom. Okay, you all with me so far?
Yeah.
So let's just take a few off there and place them in there. And I'm going to put the rest in the bottom. And the idea that Elvis, when I put a card up, he will be able to read the card, you see, and tell me exactly what card it is when I want him to. So all I'm going to do is get the cards and go like this and drop them in there, and all the cards are different, you'll see. Nothing special about it at all. I need a volunteer. Would you like to help me?
Not really.
Okay. Sheila, would you like to help me? Give her a big round of applause. That was energetic, that was very energetic. So, don't come too close, you might see how it's done. You don't want that, do we? Okay, so, all I'm doing is going like that, you see? And any time, see that's is the 8 of hearts, for example. And any time you wish, you see, you can say stop. So it's entirely your choice. I don't want to influence you at all, okay?
Okay.
So tell me when you're ready.
I will, yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a long... you know, I took two cards there. Two cards there. I was greedy. Get in.
Stop.
Do you want this card
Yes.
or the next card?
That one that you just put in.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Really sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll take it then. I'm not going to look at it.
Okay.
Okay, now, that's the card you chose. Were you happy with your choice?
Yes.
Certainly?
Yes.
Yeah, certainly. Right, okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these cards out when I can get them and thank Elphys for his help. Okay, need all the cards because that way nobody can accuse me of any fiddling cheating, or any dodgy business that magicians might do. And I'm even going to put all the cards back in the pack, apart from the card that you chose. Okay. So, without me seeing it, would you like to look at the card? You can show the people, but I don't want to see it at this stage. When you've done that, please put it face down on the table again.
Have good eyesight.
Have you done that? Okay, this is what we call parallel fault transference. What I like to do is concentrate on the cards so I can get an idea. I have some help from Elphys as well. It's a red card. Oh, that's a relief. It's a picture card.
It is, isn't it?
It couldn't be the Queen of Hearts, could it?
Yes, it is.
Queen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, you're the Queen of Hearts. You're happy with that?
Yes.
Right, what I'm going to do now is, I'll tell you what, I want you to hold the Queen of Hearts. In my pocket here, I have a big black pen. What I want you to do is to take the pen and write in big letters across there anything you wish that you can remember it by afterwards. Your name, signature, whatever you want.
Now you're looking.
I can look, I don't mind looking. So are you sure that, I don't want to touch that because people think of my cheek, you see. We have lights.
Magic.
So, are you sure now you would recognise that card?
Yes.
Right. Now, what I want you to do is take the card, if you will, and put it face down, any way you wish, into the pack. Slide it in. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
I'm going to do the box up like that. Okay, I'm going to put the box in my pocket. It's completely gone. Right, so now we're going to do a bit of recap. Okay? So when we started this, we had some cards in the top, some cards in the bottom, and as we were going through them, you freely chose that card, which was the Queen of Hearts. I then gave you a pen, and you then marked the card. Yeah? And the card is well and truly hidden in here. Yeah? Well, that might be the case. I'd like to show you something, if I may, because somewhere in my pocket I have a wallet. Yes, I have a wallet with me, yes. And if we'd have had the camera, I would have been able to show you the contents of my wallet. So here I have some cards, and here I have some money, obviously. On the right-hand side, I have a zipped pocket, which is zipped, is it not? Can you see it's zipped? I'm going to undo the zip, like so. And inside that compartment, there is an envelope. Don't be greedy! Is there an envelope?
Yeah.
So, what I do is to open the envelope. Now, it would be amazing if the card isn't. No, it's impossible. Would you like to take it out? Do you recognise the card?
Yes.
Is that the card you wrote on?
It is.
Well, thank you very much indeed. And you may keep that as a souvenir.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Very much.
Okay. We got there in the end. Now, what you're going to see now is something really amazing. It is of professional standard, and it is one area of magic which is used mainly on TV, but all over the place, particularly street magic, and we call it mentalism. And if I talk about mentalism, you wouldn't guess who the magician's going to be, would you? Alan? Who said Alan? Yeah. It gives me great pleasure to introduce again amazing Alan Swan.
Mentalism. I think it's something to do with the fact that I I run the memory class. I want to show you something now that is part memory, it's part mind reading. And I'm not sure which part is which. But I need to call on the help of Frank, who's one of our magic group, who's going to help sort out some audience participation. What we're going to do, we're going to hand out 15 cards and 15 pens. There's no great pressure on this. Don't feel that anyone will be singled out. So I'm going to ask each one of you to write a 4-digit number on each of these cards. We'll come to that. We're providing the pens, you see, no expense spared. You 3A. We know that most of you don't carry pens with you. Well, the men don't, but perhaps the women amongst you do. All right, okay, so what is it about? First of all, we're going to hear later about a potential new literature group. They're going to study the works of a certain author or a group of authors. I think Beth's going to talk to us about the Brontes. Well, I've gone to a higher level than that because I am a real fan of someone who turns out books every few weeks. Lee Childs, have we heard of Lee Childs? Yes. Writes the Jack Reacher books. I was going to look at John Grisham because I read quite a few of his, but Lee Childs, if you've come across Jack Reacher, there have been a couple of films made about Jack Reacher, starring 5'8" Tom Cruise, and Jack Reacher's 6'5", is he? But the amazing thing is that these books are quite entertaining. I've lent them around to a few people. And I brought 4 of them today because what I'm going to do is to get you, as a group, the 15 of you, to tell me which book you want me to choose. So you'll choose the book. Tell me which page we're going to concentrate on. And tell me which line on that page we're going to look at. And because I run the memory class, I read these books and I remember every word on every page in all the books. And if we get to the point where I'm not sure, I'll be making eye contact with one of you. We might then end up as the chairman or the treasurer next year, but that's a byproduct. Okay, so let me just explain a little bit more. Here we have a pre-prepared flip chart. I used to watch Blue Peter, so here's one that we prepared early. So, I'm going to ask you now, the 15 people who've got a card and a pen, to write a 4-digit number on that card. The only thing I request is that you keep all the digits different. So don't write 7733. So it's a 4-digit number where all the digits are different. You can use a 0, obviously up to 9. Okay? And then to make sure that there's no jiggery-pokery with the cards, I'm going to, in this envelope, I've got every letter of the envelope, every letter of the alphabet, folded in a piece of paper. And I want you to write, whatever the letter is, that Martin's the one who's full of integrity and credibility, and you know that I wouldn't have talked to him, and I wouldn't have been able to convince him to do anything untoward. So, Martin, if you'll just take a piece of paper out of there, okay, and Gloria, do me a favour, take another 2 or 3 just to make sure that they're all different. Martin, what's the letter on that piece of paper?
S.
It's an S. Okay, and Gloria, none of those are an S, are they? They're all different, as you see. Alright, so all 26 letters are in there. So those that have got a card, in the bottom right-hand corner, write an S. Now, I couldn't have predetermined that, so there's no point in me switching the cards, because I couldn't have predetermined that Martin was going to select an S. On the main body of the card now, write the 4-digit number. Just make a 4-digit number out of your head or one you're familiar with, and write it down. As I say, the only requirement is that you don't repeat any of the numbers. So they're all different. When you've done that, if you put your hand up, Frank will collect them back in. Whilst he's doing that, let me tell you about the books. I've numbered the books. They're numbered in the order that they were published. Number 1 is The Enemy. Number 2 is 61 Hours. Number 3 is One Shot. And number 4 is Made Me. The reason I brought 4 is that when we've collected the cards, we're going to select 5 of them. I'll show you how. And then Frank is going to write the 5 numbers that you've selected into those spaces there. With your help, we will then add them up. Assuming we go into the tens of thousands, there'll be a number there. There could be 1, 2, 3 or 4. That will determine which book we're going to choose. There'll be a 3-digit number in the middle, there'll be the page number, and then 1 digit at the end, which will be the line number. Now, I've made it easier for myself because I've gone for 1 digit at the end, so the only lines I've got to remember in all these 4 books, on all those pages, are lines 1 to 9. So I apologise for making it easier for myself. Okay. Right, would you shuffle them now, please, Frank? You can throw some on the floor if you want. It shows that we're doing it live. And put them into 3 piles of 5. Okay, so there should be 5 in each pile.
Yep.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this, for the sake of this next part, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3. Okay, I'm only going to use one of those piles. So I want someone who again can be trusted, that's not in leagues with me, that we've not talked previously about this, to choose a number between 1 and 3. Let me, Sylvia. 2. I told you number 1. 2. So Sylvia, and we've not, I mean we've met before, but we've never discussed this. So it's as big a surprise to you as it is to me that you've chosen 2. So that is number 2, pile number 2. Okay? So we can just move those others out of the way. We don't need those. Well, I'm glad some of you have been able to write fairly legibly. All the cards have got an S in the corner. You just confirm that. All 5 cards have got an S, yeah? Okay. The first card is 7804. Okay? 7804. 358 what? 7. 3587. Somebody can't distinguish between the 1 and the 7 when they write it. It's a 7. 3587. Okay?
Yep.
2195. 7394. Sorry, I should be showing you these. Let's say 7394. Okay. 2605. Right, if you want to add those up, this is the challenging bit.
That's all.
Yeah. Try to say. It's tens and hundreds.
Oh. Oh, right, got you. I'm doing it just again. Oh, yeah, good. Stupid.
So it says 23585. So the 2 tells us it's book number 2. And book number 2, if you remember, is 61 hours. Have we got any members of the book reading group, 1 or 2, with us today? Yeah, Gloria. We've not met before, have we, Mother?
I don't know you.
Okay. So this is book number 2, it says it's on, it's 61 hours.
Yeah.
Now, without reading anything out, will you turn to, it says page 358.
Sorry, I'm just going to go to glasses up.
So, we've got book number 2, page 358.
Right, that's fine.
Okay, now the top line, which is not the one we're looking at, is if I remember, just look at it, then look at me. Plato. The top line.
Oh, the top line, yes.
Yes, it starts with
yeah,
Plato.
yeah.
Plato went up and took his seat. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Plato went up and took his
does,
seat.
yeah.
So that's the top of the page. It's not the top of the page that we concentrate on. It's the 5th line. Again, look at the 5th line and don't read it out, but look at it, read it, and then might make eye contact with the next chairman. Behind the economy class had been removed.
Just one word wrong. Behind,
The economy class,
it's behind them.
them.
But otherwise
Behind
it's
them,
perfect.
economy class had been removed. Yeah, you blinked as I was looking into your Is that what it says?
It does, yes, well done.
So, line 5, page 358 in book number 2. Okay, well, thank you for that. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Alan. And can I invite all the magic groups on the stage? A minute. So that concludes our presentation this afternoon. We are a small group. We hope you've enjoyed what you saw. And this is a plea now to increase our numbers. Anybody who wants a bit of fun or wants to do a bit of magic, you don't have to come present stuff like this. It's just to teach a bit to your grandkids or something like that. Not everybody's been presenting this afternoon. We've got some backroom staff as well. We'd love you to come along. Please join us. That's a plea for us. Thank you for your attention. Time's going on. We've overrun a bit. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.